real mixed bag. I think that we started the game well. I think we were sharp for 15-20 minutes. Obviously, I think the goal should stand. I've not seen it back, but I believe it should stand, and I think that would have a big bearing on the flow of the game and that slight little anxiety that is always there when you haven't got the goal. Then I thought for the next period we were good until the final third, but that little lack of match sharpness showed, I thought, in our creative play. Defensively reasonably solid, caught on a few counter-attacks, but defended the set plays well. The sending off is obviously then a key moment because I felt we were even in more control in the second half, and very difficult to win games of football at any level if you're down to 10 men. So that's the lesson we have to learn, was an unnecessary red card. Then the response was great. You know, I thought we managed to stay in good possession of the ball, still looked a threat, didn't really look like giving anything away in that period. We obviously get the penalty, and I thought Raheem's desire through that period and drive was outstanding. So it was great that he took that penalty under pressure. And then another lesson we have to learn, because to invite the ball as we did and defend it the way we did was really poor play. So in the end we get away with it. It kind of sums the week up, really. It's been so difficult to piece everything together and so many challenges, and we leave here with a win which was really important, some experience for some young players, but obviously a bit flat because it feels as if in the end we got away with it. So yeah, that's my sort of honest reflection on how I saw it.
Kyle Walker has said he should have known better. He's an experienced pro and he feels like he let England down. He's a very honest lad, and he's clearly upset by that. What do you say? Does it damage him in your eyes going forward? Because look, he hasn't been in the squad for a long time and he's worried that might affect him going forward.
I think he said the same in the dressing room. You know, he realises as an experienced player, those sorts of challenges in these types of games, in any games, especially when you're on a yellow card, invite the opportunity for the referee to make a decision, and it was the right decision. So I've no complaints in terms of the officials on any of the penalties or the red card. Yeah, I think we've talked a lot over the years about discipline, and in tournaments especially, if you go down to 10 men, then the number of times we've gone out of tournaments because of that is proved critical. So it's not something we want to see again.
How do you think Phil Foden did on his debut?
I thought he did well. You could see some of the through passes, his touch in midfield, not always easy to find space. The middle of the pitch so condensed because Iceland's deep and narrow, so not the easiest of games to come into. But we were really pleased with what he did. We just wanted to try a second striker because we felt that might start to stretch their defence, and but no, didn't take Phil off because of his performance. Was really pleased with him.
And huge mitigating circumstances when you look at maybe the lack of match sharpness for some of the guys out there. I mean, Harry Kane didn't look match sharp. I know he hasn't had much chance to train. What do you take from that going into the next game now? Because it comes very quickly. You've got very little time to recover. Yeah,
we're going to have to assess everybody because it's not just the match sharpness; it's the actual training minutes for a lot of the guys as well. So. This would have taken a lot out of them, but Denmark will have the same, so we're going to have to assess freshness, what's the right approach for the game, but at least we leave here with the win, which you know, it gives us some momentum moving forward.
Thanks, Gareth.
Cheers, Rob.